What's up, guys? It's your girl Samar. Let's get in the van. We got places to go. I know y'all were wondering what took me so long. Well, had a lot of running around to do this week, guys. I been keeping a secret from you guys. A few of you guys know, those that call in and check on me. But tomorrow I have a surgery scheduled. So Samar been running around trying to get everything in place before that surgery. Back in November, I got hit in my car. I think I told you guys that. And my back ain't been the same since, guys. I got 4 herniated discs in my back and slip disc in my neck. You know, I try not to complain much, but last week I had to call my doctor. I was on a steroid pack because Samar couldn't barely turn to the left or the right. I was in so much pain. You know, the pain will be temporary for now. You know what I'm saying? According to them, this procedure that I have tomorrow should help to alleviate some of my pain. I'm hopeful. But I've never heard anything good about the back. So while I'm hopeful, I'm a little bit worried. I'd be lying if I told you guys that I wasn't. You know, if anything, I've always been a strong woman. Very athletic. You know, I enjoy being able to move about. I enjoy hustling. I don't feel like I'm trapped in the body of a 47-year-old sometimes. Only recently with this back stuff. But up until that point, you know, I've always been athletic. So, hopefully, I can still maintain that part of me that I like. All right, that's enough about Samar, guys. I ain't come here for a pity party, guys. You know, just be keeping me in your thoughts and sending hopes my way, you know, for the one whose image I'm created in. May she protect me. All right, guys, so listen. This week, the Christians was all up in arms, right? They were supposed to be getting raptured, right? If only we were that goddamn lucky. In their minds, the clouds were popping out, and behind it was wet and wavy, palm-colored JC coming to rescue them, because God forbid they should be stuck here with us, right? It's actually comical, you know, because in reality, it's them that no one should be stuck with. You know, that's the reality of it all. But these mofos got such cognitive dissonance. We're the problem. I'm tired, man. But you know what I'm not too tired for? This episode. I ain't too tired to let y'all know that it's going to frighten them when wet and wavy don't pop out through them clouds. It's going to be a kinky curl. Oh, yes, it is. And she is upset. She is upset that you have relegated us to the back burner. You've made her daughters second-class citizens, didn't you, other son? You took our place. And you wrote about it. And you write, he begot he. Well, he don't begot shit because he ain't got no womb. And the womb is synonymous with true love. And it only comes from her. Newsflash. I know you've been told he. Father, Father, Father. I know what you've been told because I was told that too. I had to swallow the same lies. Open your eyes. A God has to create, don't they? Listen, guys. These mofos were in rare form this week. Giving away shit. Quitting jobs. Now, why couldn't I have been one of them lucky people when they was giving away stuff? They'd only came back the next day to come get it, huh? After they done made a fool of themselves. Anyway, had they gone to the etymology of this word, they would have realized the rapture already took place. I'm going to take y'all to where the true meaning of this word will show you how this incident already took place. Watch. Follow along, guys. Let's get to the etymology. Because it ain't even got anything to do with JC coming to rescue you. Watch this. Circa 1600. Rapture. The act of carrying off as prey or plunder. Everybody know what prey is? You heard the word predator, right? A predator will prey. It's to be eaten alive, guys. And look at the word next to it, or plunder. They sure this is what they wanted? Keep looking for it. You might get what you want. From rapt plus or else from French rapture. From medieval Latin raptura, seize, rape, kidnapping. Now we get into what the true definition of this word is, because they're going to show you how this word is linked to the word rape. Okay? From Latinist raptus, a carrying off, abduction, snatching away, and rape. Okay? See, rapt. The earliest attested use in English is with women as objects, and in the 17th century. It sometimes meant rape, which word is a close relation to this one. Did you know that? Did you know that the word rape was closely related to rapture? Well, you do today, don't you? Because we believe in digging into these words and getting to the true root of what they mean. Not just being fanatical, okay? The sense of spiritual ecstasy, state of mental transport or exaltation. You know what that sounds a lot like? What is this? Oh my gosh, the word is going to come to me. It's the word where, guys, they're viewing you. Let me pause this because I got to look for this word. I remembered it. I remembered it as soon as I hit pause. Astral projection, guys. This sounds a little bit like astral projection here. All right. But it's not being physically taken anywhere. It says mentally transported. Okay. The connection notion is a sudden or violent taking and carrying away. Okay. They was going to be violently snatched up. Okay. And they might very well get this. This rapture is the one they're going to get. But they thought they were going to get this one, right? Where they were going to be taken away. Nah, you're going to be violently snatched up and carried away. The meaning, expression of exalted or passionate feeling in words or music is from 1610. Okay, let's go to this rapt. Carried away in an ecstatic trance. Seized. Carried off. They sure they wanted this? And there we go again with rape. Carried up into heaven. A figurative sense. Notice that. A figurative sense. The notion of being carried up into heaven. Bodily or in a dream, as in saint's vision. All right, you having visions? You having visions? Because mama don't work through that. Okay? Sounds like those are saints' visions. Huh? You a saint? Or you an Israelite? The Latin literal sense of carried away also was in English from 1550s. Essentially an alternative past particle of rape. In 15th century to the 17th century, the word also sometimes could mean raped. The sense of engrossed is recorded from circa 1500. As a Latin past particle adjective, in English it spawned unthinking the back-formed verb rap, to effect with rapture, which was common from the 1600s to the 1750s. Before that, there was a verb rapt, seize or grasp, seize and carry off, ravish, which you're going to see associated with the word rape. Also in rapture, transport as with ecstasy. There also was a noun, rapt, in 15th century, meaning both rapture and rape. It meant one and the same thing. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys. I want to get to the word rape. In late 14th century, rapine, seize prey, abduct, take and carry off by force. Okay, this was about seizing people, snatching them up at first. Okay, and from Anglo-French raper, to seize or abduct, a legal term, probably from the Latin rapiere. Seize, carry off by force, abduct. See rapid. This just keeps on going. All of these words stem from this. Also, figuring in alliterative or rhyming phrases such as rape and reign, seize and plunder. That's what these people are about. Plunder. Sounds like God, guys, my memory is failing me today. Shit. Some Caribbeans of the Pirates of the Caribbean. God damn it. Sounds like some pirate shit. The older senses of the English word became obsolete. The surviving meaning to abduct a woman, it's always going to be a woman, okay? Ravish, also seduce, a man. It's clearly by early 15th century in English, but it might have been at least part of the sense in earlier uses, meaning to rob, strip, and plunder a place. It's from 1721, a partial revival of the old sense. Uncertain connection to Low German and Dutch raping in the same sense. You see how we keep getting back to this rape, right? In the same sense. In Middle English, we're right here, guys, and occasionally after, the verb was used in figurative sense of Latin rapiere, such as transport in ecstasy, carry off to heaven. Usually in past particle rapt, which tends to blend with rapt, related, raped, raping. Classical Latin rapiere was used for sexually violate, but only rarely. The usual Latin word being stupere, to defile, ravish, violate, which is related to stuprum, illicit sexual intercourse, literally disgrace. Stupere, to be stunned, stupefied, see stupid. Latin raptus, past particle of rapiere, used as a noun, meant a seizure, plundering, abduction. But in medieval Latin, also forcible violation. You see this? You Christians, y'all really wanted to be raptured? You wanted to be snatched up, huh? Seized. Raped even. This is what the word means. But as you can see, the word rape only became associated with sexual intercourse rather recently. When did they say that was? Hold on. Where'd it go? Yeah, that came rather recently. To abduct a woman and ravish. See, where was the one where they said, hold on here. Yeah, this word was always associated with plundering, seizing, to seize prey, specifically to seize prey. Okay? This word is not associated with the carrying away that they thought was going to be happening, right? Because we're still stuck with their asses. Nobody got carried away. This shit already happened, according to their etymology. Let's get into it. Last time we met, We were talking about, no, let me put this over here because I want to show y'all what we're here for. I have to show y'all that this already happened. Check this out. We got to go into Judges. We got to get back into their book. Come on. This happens. You guys got to get into Judges. I want to say 20. Let me make sure. Yes. This has to do with the story with the concubine, which is a crazy story. She's cut up into 12 pieces and sent to the tribes. I got to start here. You guys are going to have to read that story on your own. It was crazy. I suggest you do this with the Strong's Concordance like I got so that you can open up different words as you're going along and feel them out. We know we love the word. Y'all know we love to see this, right? Yeah, because this is what let me know I'm chief. Not you, sir. I'm chief. And my mother gave me that right. Yeah, come on back over here and go through these words, guys. Line it up with the KJV and the Strong's Concordance so you guys can see this in real time, okay? They won't give it to you really in another translation with the Strong's Concordance. It would be nice. All right. Now the men of Israel had sworn in Mizpah, saying, there shall not any of us give his daughter unto Benjamin to wife. And the people came to the house of God and abode there till even before God, and lifted up their voices and wept sore, and said, O Lord God of Israel, why is this come to pass in Israel, that there should be today one tribe lacking in Israel? And it came to pass on the morrow that the people rose early and built there an altar, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. And the children of Israel said, we don't know who the hell they was offering these things to, by the way, but anyhow, let's keep on. Among all the tribes of Israel that came not up with the congregation unto the Lord, for they had made a great oath concerning him that came not up to the Lord of Mizpah, saying, he shall surely be put to death. And the children of Israel repented them for Benjamin their brother, and said, there is one tribe cut off from Israel this day. How shall we do for wives for them that remain, seeing we have sworn by the Lord that we will not give them our daughters to wives? Check this out. And they said, what one is there of the tribes of Israel that came not up to Mizpah to the Lord? And behold, there came none to the camp from, good God, Jabesh Gilead, to the assembly. For the people were numbered, and behold, none of their inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead there. And the congregation sent thither 12,000 men of the valiantest, and commanded them, saying, go and smite the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead with the edge of the sword, with the woman and the children. And this is the thing that ye shall do. Ye shall utterly destroy every male and every woman that have lain with man. And they found among the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead 400 young virgins that had known no man by lying with any male. And they brought them unto the camp to where? Shiloh. This was a physical place too, guys, which is in the land of Canaan. And the whole congregation sent to speak to the children of Benjamin that were in the rock Rimmon, and to call peaceably unto them. Right? Because they're hiding in the rocks. Okay? Benjamin is hiding. Whoever's left from this tribe is hiding up in the rocks. So they got to call up to these people and let them know, hey, we don't want no more fighting and fussing. We really want to just holler at you. Okay? Let me close this out. And Benjamin came again at that time, and they gave them wives, which they had saved alive of the women of Jabesh Gilead. And yet so they sufficed them not. And the people repented them for Benjamin, because that the Lord had made a breach in the tribes of Israel. Then the elders of the congregation said, they got a problem. These men don't have wives. Their lineage cannot continue. What did I tell you? Without the woman, you have no future existence. And don't get me wrong, I do need you too, male. All right? I'm not saying it is not me that has relegated you to the back. It's you that has relegated me to the back when we're equal. I'm just trying to find my equal footing here. The elders of the congregation said, how shall we do for wives for them? We're right here, number 16. That remain, seeing the women are destroyed out of Benjamin. And they said, there must be an inheritance for them, that they be escaped of Benjamin, that a tribe be not destroyed out of Israel. Howbeit, we may not give them wives of our daughters, for the children of Israel have sworn, saying, cursed he that giveth a wife to Benjamin. Then they said, behold, there is a feast of the Lord in Shiloh yearly, which is on the north side of Bethel. Right? You see that? Beth, it always means the daughter. Okay? Bethel, El is God, the daughter God. On the east side of the highway that goeth up from Bethel to Shechem. Right? We in Ephraim territory right here. I hope you guys know that. On the east side of the highway that goeth up from Bethel to Shechem, and on the south of Lebonah. Therefore they commanded the children of Benjamin, saying, go and lie in wait in the vineyards. See, here go this rapture. We getting to it. Just give me some time, guys, to warm this up for you. I got you. And see and behold, we're in number 21, guys. If the daughters of Shiloh come out to dance in dances, then come ye out of the vineyards and catch you every man his wife of the daughters of Shiloh, and go to the land of Benjamin. So you took the honored daughters of Ephraim. This is the rapture, guys. They're in Ephraim's territory. You took honored daughters involved in a ceremony to the one whose image we're created in. And you thought this was okay, other son? They went to the feast, guys, that was held yearly in Shiloh, which is the north side of Bethel. Okay? They're in Ephraim territory. Therefore, we're in 20, they commanded, and the children of Benjamin, saying, go lie and wait in the vineyards, and see and behold, if the daughters of Shiloh come out to dance in dances, then come ye out of the vineyard. Now, do y'all think they was twerking? No. The daughters of Shiloh was not twerking. I'm thinking they were learning the Arietto. Can I prove it? No. But it had to have been something honorable for it to be presented to their creator, right? Let's keep going. And see, behold, the daughters of Shiloh come out to dance in the dances. Then come ye out of the vineyards, and catch ye every man his wife of the daughters of Shiloh, and go to the land of Benjamin. And it shall be, when their fathers or their brethren come unto us to complain, that we will say unto them, be favorable unto them for our sake, because we reserve not to each man his wife in the war. For ye did not give unto them at this time. Ye should be guilty. Okay? So remember, I told you, it gets on my nerves that you never see, I shouldn't say never. It's not often that you see the fathers and the brothers come to the rescue of mama's daughters. You know, this fraternity, this toxic masculinity keeps, if you're a man and you're perceived to be weak, what would they call you? They would call you a beta male, right? Let me show y'all something real quick. They're going to call you a beta male. Let me get to the word beta. It's important that we do this real quick. Now, check this word out. The second letter of the Greek alphabet, right? Circa 1300s, from Greek, from Hebrew Phoenician, Beth. Y'all see it? Bethel, right? The daughters. They're going to call you a beta male, a mama's boy, right? Because you're lined up with mama. Check it out. Used to designate the second of many things, right? You're relegated to the back. All right. Beta radiation is from 1899. Beta particle is attested from 1900. Beta male, a pejorative term for a risk-avoidant, non-confrontational man perceived as a follower. Or so who are you following? Beta male, right? Because they think this is deplorable. Or a supporter rather than a leader, right? Right? They want you to be an alpha male leader when it is not your place. It's not. I took you to the word Israel. I took you to the word Sarah. Didn't I? This word is used by 2005, transferred from zoology, where it is attested by 1962. Compare alpha male under alpha. Right? Let's go see what they kick it under that alpha. Circa 1300s, from the Latin alpha, from Greek alpha, from Hebrew or Phoenician. You see how this goes with the man? I want you to pay attention to something real quick. Notice how when you get to the man, it's going to say Hebrew or Phoenician, right? When we were in the beta, it was Hebrew/Phoenician. Just something I noticed, okay? Just something I noticed. When we get to the alpha, it's or, from Hebrew or Phoenician. Aleph, right? The first, right? They love to connect themselves to the first. The Greeks added a because Greek words cannot end in most consonants. So alpha and aleph is the same freaking word, okay? The sense of beginning of anything is from late 14th century, and in this is it's often paired with omega. All right, this is where, didn't I tell you it's fraternal? Didn't I? Do these words not look like fraternities to you? Alpha Psi, Omega Psi, right? Come on, y'all, get with the program. Y'all see it? It's right in front of your face. The sense of first in a sequence is from 1620s. In astronomy, the designation of the brightest star of each constellation. The use of Greek letters and star names began with Bayer's Atlas in 1603. Alpha male was in use by circa 1960 among scientists studying animals, applied to humans and society from circa 1992. Okay, you would have been called a beta male because you don't mind being a follower or supporter of the daughter, rather than trying to lead the daughter, which it is not your right. I too was given dominion, and I didn't fall. All right, I just wanted to take y'all on that journey real quick because I was showing you the Beth. Okay, that Beth is Bath, which is the daughter. You would be lined up and be a follower of her. And because of that, toxic men will call you a beta male. Look at it. This is what they want to call you because you respect the feminine principle. I hope you're okay with that. I am. Let's get back to the story at hand. You know, if the men went back to claim their daughters, let's get down to 23. And the children of Benjamin did so, and took them wives, according to their number of them that danced, whom they caught. And they went and returned unto their inheritance, and repaired the cities, and dwelt in them. What cities? Weren't they saying that there were some abandoned cities, like the Inca and the Mayan? Are these the cities these people are repairing and dwelling in them? And the children of Israel departed thence at that time, every man to his tribe and to his family. And they went out from thence, every man to his inheritance. In their days there was no king in Israel. Every man did that which was right in his own eyes. And that's how we got here. By man keep doing what's right in his eyes, not the Creator's eyes. That's how we got here. But I want to show you guys that these mofos stole some very important daughters. And these were the daughters of Shiloh. These are your daughters that were doing the dance to help you remember who you were. And in the middle of that, some mofos just break out and start snatching them. Look at this picture. Imagine you up here praising your Creator, doing a spiritual dance, and a group of thugs just come busting in and grab your daughters. Kill you, kill the other children. This is horrible. And this happened. This is a rapture. And they don't want you to know that the rapture already happened, guys. And this was it. These daughters of Shiloh, the one to whom it belongs, right? Right? A place in Israel. Shiloh was connected to Ephraim. There you go. You think Samar making this shit up? It was an all-out assault on Ephraim, to the point you stole Ephraim's daughters in this rapture. And you put them in bondage by giving them a husband. This was Baal worship. Y'all thought I was joking? This is who it belongs to. Check it out. Shiloh lay in the hill country of where? Ephraim. I know what I'm talking about. Look at Shechem. Bethel. Right? This is all in Ephraim's territory that they did this. They stole the daughters. To the Lord of hosts. Shiloh there in the two. The Lord of hosts, guys. A woman is a host. And she must have had a Lord. But it wasn't him. No, it wasn't. And this whole inheritance stuff. Inheritance is a feminine root word, guys. Watch. Every man went to his inheritance. Where you go? Right here. Nakala. Feminine. You see, it's a feminine root word. The women were supposed to inherit. You think I'm joking? Look at this. They snatched these women up, man. This was your rapture right here, guys. You just didn't know it happened already. But it did. After cutting up a concubine into 12 pieces. I still ain't really been able to make sense of that story. If I put my mind to it, I might just, I just don't want to overwhelm myself right now, guys. But this dance that they were doing seemed pretty important. And they're trying to justify it by saying these people didn't show up. They ran off, they repaired cities. place guarded by waking or a watch. I just want you guys to be very acquainted with what this word really means. Shout out to Sister Yolanda because she knew. She knew what the rapture was. It's associated with the word rape. And now you know. I just wanted to show you guys that there's that connection. Next week, guys, I have a lot of downtime. So I want to revisit the Cozumel story, right? Y'all remember that word Cozumel is linked to the word swallow. Where'd it go? And there was this pilgrimage that these women used to make. And we're going to get into this story next week, okay? Because there's a lot of stuff going on in this article that I think you guys are going to be really, really tripping off of. And remember, we saw Lady Cabell as the snake lord. So we keep seeing these references to snakes. We're seeing references to rainbows. It was a lot in this article. So I want us to visit this article next week. All right, guys. All right. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here, guys. Can't wait to see you guys next week. I should be able to put out a few more episodes because I'm gonna have some downtime after my surgery. Okay, guys. Much love to you guys, and thanks for tuning in. Take care.